Round 6 proudly brought to you by Punch Equipment, tested on humans. This battle will be tested over 3-minute rounds in the 84-kilogram division. Introduced to you first, fighting out of the blue corner with an undefeated 8-fight record. He stands 179 centimeters tall, trained out of the Bulldog Gym in Castle Hill, Sydney. Ladies and gentlemen, Simon Mayhem! And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner with an 11-fight, 8-winner record. He stands 183 centimeters tall, trained out of the Boon Chu Gym on the Gold Coast. Ladies and gentlemen,
Here we go, bout 6 of the night, proudly brought to you by Punch Equipment, the local boy. Let's have a look at the tail of the tape. Nick Rundle out of the Boon Chu Gym, very impressive fight record, 11 fights for 8 wins. Taking on the boy from the Bulldog Gym, undefeated, 8 fights, 8 wins, Simon Mayhem Maiit. Of course, and he's got the McKinnon brothers in his corner. That's a very impressive corner. Simon has there, mate, with Stephen Stewart McKinnon.
Well, they're his inspiration according to his profile sheet, and he's been training for 3 years, had his 8 fights.
Big reps on this boy out of New South Wales stand, Simon Maiit.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to having a close look at him. Just a little bit on Nick Rundle. He's been training for 4 years. He's actually a baker, and according to his profile sheet, he's got asthma.
And 2 cats.
So let's see if that will affect his condition at all during this fight. Oh, he's in trouble early in this fight, taking right hand.
2 in a row there from Simon Maiit. As I said, big reps on this boy out of New South Wales from the Bulldog Gym. Also, if he's moving around with your McKinnon brothers, mate, you've got to be in good nick. 3 3-minute rounds, again, proudly brought to you by Punch Equipment, which is tested on humans. The viewer's name is Simon Maiit with the white trunks, the Bulldog trunks. Big hands, got Nick Rundle on the back foot.
Oh, he's going hard early. Both boys are trading early. Ooh, nice knee, nice takedown by Nick Rundle.
Rundle, the current WKBF Cruiserweight Champion and WMC Queensland Light Heavyweight Champion as well. Simon Maiit very strong at the moment in the grapple. Good knee there from Rundle. Ryan Murphy in the early stages of this first round not having a lot to do.
Just a lot of urgency, you know. It's just very busy right from the bell.
Crossing elbow there from Maiit, spinning back elbow there from Rundle, didn't quite hit the mark. Simon Maiit just controlling centre cage at the moment.
Break. Go, step back.
Just separating the boys there. Logan Metro Centre once again there. Absolutely chock-a-block to the rafters here in Queensland.
You know, we've had big raps on Simon Maiit, as you've also elaborated, John. But, you know, from what I've seen so far, I'd like to see him just pull up a little bit. He looks like he's throwing too much. Pick his shots a little bit more carefully, you know. I mean, I understand both guys, you know, they want to be aggressive and they want to throw a lot of punches and kicks and stay busy. But when I see guys that I think have got talent, you know, they pick their shots, they don't rush a lot. You know, for me, sometimes guys can be hurt, and a lot of guys, you notice, they rush into it. They're picking their shots. He's a strong boy. Looking at him here again, he wants to make some room there for his punches.
Stan, we've commentated plenty of shows with you over the time as well, and I know you're very passionate about it. And obviously, you know, having 8 World Championship belts around your waist, I know sometimes you like to get in the corner and give the boys a bit of advice as well, and that's good advice there from Simon, just to take it easy and just set up your shots instead of just blazing.
That's why, I mean, you know, me commentating with you as a special comments sort of guy is for me to be able to identify things or see things maybe before sometimes the audience can. And for me, see, he's pulled up a little bit now. He's a little bit more in control as opposed to throwing a lot and not everything landing. And that comes with experience too, you know. You're going to fight different caliber fighters, and you're going to have to change your game plan.
Yeah, man, it does. And look, obviously, looking at the highlights there, a couple of good takedowns at the start of the first round there from Simon. Mate, he has got some big hands on him. There is big. Look,
there's no doubt about it. Look, what I'm trying to say is, if I was talking to the kid, I'm saying, listen, don't make it look like you're desperate. You know, you're desperate. You're trying that hard. Take your time. Don't rush. It'll come.
Here we go, round 2, proudly brought to you by Punch Equipment. Tested on humans is the Punch Equipment. Spinning back kick there from Nick Rundle. Good for the highlight reel, but didn't quite find its home.
A little telegraphic there to land on Simon Maiit. Oh, nice right hand there landed by Maiit.
He's working the hands and the leg kicks well. It is Simon Maiit. I suppose the big question's got to be, we've got Stephen McKinnon in the corner and Stewie McKinnon. Are we ever going to see these boys fighting in the cage with the 6-hand gloves?
They could be inspired as they're out there watching this right now.
Boys from the Bulldog Gym.
Again, a little too strong here, Simon coming forward. Aggressive. But having said that, Nick Rundle's done well to keep out of the way of a lot of those shots.
Simon Maiit at the moment, just he's on the front foot all the time. He's got Rundle backing up. Good counter fighting there from Rundle. Ryan Murphy having quite comfortable at the moment, mate, just sitting back in centre ring, not having to do a lot.
Yeah, you know, when he's doing that, you know we've got a good fight on our hands. There's no doubt about that.
Certainly at the moment he doesn't have to call the boys on.
As Nick Rundle's not landing a knockdown, but having said that, like I always say, when a fighter has to pick himself up on the canvas, it doesn't feel too good. See, once again, why I'm being critical about Simon, because we've heard a lot about him, but see, he throws a lot, but he's missing a lot. You know, sometimes for me, I'd like to pull it up. Throw less, but be more effective.
Well, they're only going to score if it lands now.
Well, you know, but there's no doubt about it. He's got enormous potential. He's got all the attributes he needs. He's got a great corner, you know, with great experience. So we're going to see this kid mould into something special.
Just a little bit wary, Nick Rundle just carrying his hands dangerously low at the moment. We have seen the power of Simon Maiit. Nick's just carrying his hands down around his chest with his guard.
Well, this is where you've got to be careful too, because someone like Simon, who's attacking, is tenacious, can very easily walk into something. And unexpected too. Simon opening his mouth quite wide there, sucking in a bit of air. Of course, his work rate has been a little bit more than Nick Rundle.
Yeah, he's been very busy Stan so far in these first 2 rounds. Good work there from Nick, just fighting off the cage. Again, his hands dangerously low. Sounded like a bit of a bell, but we've got the gong here tonight to signal the end of each round. It sounded like a bit of a bell, and both boys just sort of stopped for a second.
Yeah,
that's probably one of the sponsors like JPS Cutting sitting there just waving the bell, waiting. Where's my main course?
It's something unique again by what John Wayne Parr's done for this sport. See now, getting a little tired, looking a little bit more sloppy.
Again, mate, just dangerously low hands there from Nick Rundle. There's the gong to signify the end of the second round. Let's have a look at a couple of the highlights as well. Yeah, good body shot there from Maiit.
Just clean that down for us, mate, can you? Just wipe that down.
Great work. So here we go, the third and final round, proudly brought to you by Punch Equipment. Is the Murph going to egg him on like he's been doing in some of the other fights, mate? These boys have been very busy.
They have been busy, but you know, the Murph wants everything he can get out of that dollar that he's going to pay for, so he's going to make sure he pushes the boys.
And mate, of course, he's mic'd up from the team from Fight Sports and the Paris production, so he wants to get his voice on Cage Muay Thai. Of course, Fight Sports every Thursday night, proudly brought to you by JPS Cuttings. It is a Paris production, but Simon Maiit at the moment really starting to unload.
Yeah, strong start there by Maiit in his third and final round. Nice little move there by Nick Rundle.
Bit of an MMA takedown there, mate, with MMA gloves on in the cage.
You know, it's not illegal.
Step up near there from Rundle.
You You know, there's been a lot of talk about Maiit, but let me tell you, for what it's worth, I think Nick Rundle's done exceptionally well, considering, you know, the aggressiveness of Simon throughout the fight. He's kept out of the way. You know, he's been quite evasive. He's fought quite smart.
So far in this third round, we've seen a little bit of grappling. Someone in the corners might have said, you know, just got to take that range out and get in close to the grapple, try and use the elbows. And you can see the boys in the background from the Bulldog gym just looking for Simon to whip up a head kick by the looks of it.
And these are big boys too, you know, and we've seen earlier from our earlier fights that, you know, if you land shots, he's going to do some damage. Bleeding, cuts here and there and everywhere. Really, the only one bleeding right now is Simon Maiit, to be quite honest.
And he's been the aggressor throughout the night.
And he's been the aggressor throughout the whole fight, that's right.
Come on, let's go.
I mean, you could almost say he looks like he's getting beaten if you look at him, but, you know, we know he's been very busy and worked hard, but I just want to give a bit of credit to Nick Rundle at this point. He really kept out of the way of a lot of those shots.
And Stan, you summarised that perfectly earlier on. Simon has thrown a lot, but they only score when they connect. But at the moment, he's starting to rack up some of the points. Nick's just got to keep his hands up.
Yeah, he's calm, this Nick Rundle, don't worry, he's composed.
Good counter jab there on the back foot from Rundle.
Come on, boys, let's go. Work.
Nice right.
Good overhand right there from Simon Maiit. Starting to ask the boys to step it up in this third and final round, which is proudly brought to you by Punch Equipment.
Bit of a slip there.
Plenty of claret flowing, looks like now from Nick Rundle as well. Stan, as you said, if you were to sit there and just watch this at home and you look at Simon, you think he's on the receiving end at the moment. But
if I just turned on the TV now, I think he'd be behind on points, but we know more than that. But again, I'm giving credit to Rundle because I think he's got a smart fight. He's kept out of the way of a lot of things. You know, the work rate for Simon has been good, and that's why he's probably ahead. But all I'm saying is, considering what he's thrown, he hasn't landed as much.
Dying moments of this third and final round. Nick Rundle from the Boonshoe gym, Simon Maiit from the Bulldog gym down in Sydney. There you go, this one will go to the judges. A big thank you to Punch Equipment. Action-packed fight here, Stan. Interesting to see the way the judges see it.
I'm very curious to hear this one because some of the decisions we heard tonight, you know, wasn't as accurate as I thought it would have been.
Now number 6, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. They have come back with a majority decision.
It's close, Stan.
To the blue corner.
Oh, there you have it, a majority points decision win to the man they call Mayhem, Simon Maiit. Undefeated, 9 fights, 9 wins. Full credit to Nick Rundle from the Boonshoe gym. A big thank you to Punch Equipment. But Stan, Simon Maiit taking the bling back to Sydney.
Yeah, Simon will be in front of the mirror in the morning, putting a lot of vitamin E cream on that bruising there. But he's taking home the awards, and that's all that counts. It's going to be a sweet victory for him tonight.
Winners are grinners with the McKinnon brothers there from the Bulldog gym in Centre Ring.